Hey out there once again, fellow Hot Wheels collectors. What's that I'm missing in the background? My black box. It appears to be missing a few cases. Or a few trays. Because they're all around me here. That's it. We're going to be doing the black box ones, but number 2. So let's start with these little load over here. First up we have a hair splitter from 1978. These are from car boot sales and various ones I've saved. Again, this is a brilliant blankwalls one. It has an opening hood. That is how cool that is. It's in fair condition, I'll admit. There's a bit of damage on the side there. A few various flea bites here and there, but other than that, it's pretty much in good condition. I mean, the hood is just brilliant because it still works. A bit of damage on the front there. General play wear, I'd say, but other than that, in good condition. Now, thanks to eBay, I now know the name of this one. Turbora. I've no idea on the year of this one, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I do know from the 3 mad ones from car boot sales ago that this one came out in 1980. In fact, I think it said so. Yeah, 1985. That was its first release. Absolutely lovely and gorgeous. Snake colours. Golden Arrow, one of the many ones that I own. And again, this one has beautiful blue flames. And that's it. That's all it has. I'd say Golden Arrow are probably one of the best cars to customise, because I mean, look how much bonnet space you got on there. And also as well, because they hardly have any graphical details on the side, it wouldn't take much to cover that up and have it just as a silver car. Absolutely wonderful. Sheriff Patrol. Now this one is in mint condition. So I grabbed this and I have played with it, but not very much. It's in VG condition, I think. Yeah, there's a bit of damage on the top where the lights are. But other than that, oh, and also as well, there's that little mark there. That's actually a defect. That's a paint defect. So I don't know if a flake or something's gone in there. But again, it is definitely VG condition. I think this is from the Pop and Play playset that Race Cruiser just recently showed. But again, I just liked it because it was a nice big American car. And it's in absolutely gorgeous condition. Haven't got the playset that goes with it though. That is one of the main problems. But again, gorgeous car. Okay, moving on to here. We now have the Dogfighter, the only one I've got. I wonder what happened to this model actually, because this would be a good model to see again. I suppose because it's got a plastic part on the front here, it probably got discontinued, because again that part probably could be chewed off or pulled off. Again, lovely condition. It basically looks like it's sort of meant to be a plain car thing. You've got the plain body, and then you've got sort of like the motor for a plain engine, but someone's just added a few extra bits and pieces. Wonderful. Dodge Viper GTR-S. Absolutely gorgeous shade of orange this, with the number 10 on the back there, if you can see. Oh yeah, another good car for customising, because there's nothing on the bonnet. Look at that. Absolutely nothing there. It's got a few company names on the side, but it's got Patara Concepts. Very small writing right on the side there. My camera doesn't focus automatically. Damn camera. Well, it's a lot more worse than the other camera, which picks up on S's, so it'd be a case of this would sound like I'm in a windstorm. 2003 Bugatti Vayron First Edition. Very collectible car, apparently. Shame I haven't got this one carded, but again, I've always wanted a Bugatti Vayron. It's a shame that they've now made the Super Sport. I'd love to see that in Hot Wheels model. Oh well though, Hot Wheels. Shame you lost the contract with Bugatti. Absolutely gorgeous car. A Ferrari 308. Blackwall version. Now I'm looking at dragbusdave here and hoping he'll give me the year of this one, or at least production title year. Again, picked up from a car boot sale. It's in gorgeous condition actually, other than a flea bite mark on the roof area, just on the bonnet and roof area. As you can see, the yellow there is missing a little bit, and the top part there. Other than that though, it's in brilliant condition. A little flea bite on the side of the door there as well, that side. But other than that though, you take a bit more damage on the side there. So a few flea bites, but other than that though, a good overall car. And you would hardly notice that as well, which is brilliant. Okay, let's remove that little cover there. That's for another day. That's for another day, that one. Don't want to show that off yet. La Truca. That's what it's called. La Truca. Troca. This is one of my first ones that I brought. I do like big old 50s pickup trucks because they have that unique sort of like mean look. It's like a case the front end just looks like it's a get out of my way car, and I love that. Nothing in the back pickup wise. It's a very nice custom car this, because again all it's got is those flames on the side, and other than that absolutely nothing. So I mean you could recolour this brilliantly. The other thing as well is the fact that it's got a nice little touch on the back end there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got the Hot Wheels logo on the back there. That's great. I have two of these, which are the Power Ragous, or Pontiac Ragous. Is this a real car, or was it a fake one that they just made up? So it looks like a real car, but it looks like a futuristic car. Again, I've got two of these. This one, absolutely gorgeous. No idea on the year of these or release, so it could be a first edition. This one, don't know. This one I know came from the 5-pack. If you remember the Corvette, if you remember the Z28 that had the pterodactyl on the side. Nope, this one's also got the pterodactyl on the side. Strange shade of yellow though. Still lovely. Again, both are in great condition. I've kept them both in good condition, and they are great. Now then, this one I think it was a colour changer, however it no longer colour changes. It's a Blackwalls 928S Porsche Turbo, and this one has quite a fair amount of weight in it as well. Metal body and metal base. It is in pink. I don't know if it is a colour changer, but again, that is an absolutely gorgeous shade of pink, I do have to admit. There's a few nicks and dents on it, but again, for a colour changer, yeah. I don't dare test to see if it changes colours. If we live in a hard water area, which means that we get a lot of corrosion, so if I stick this in water it'll probably sort of like corrode up the bodywork, and the bodywork's in good condition. It's got 1978 on the base. I don't know if this is another Corgi model, because there appears to be a lot of changing on the base here. I don't know if you can see the top part where Hot Wheels is. So there's another plate on top of there, like on the Corgi one. The other thing as well is the fact that there's a little TM next to whatever was there. So what was this beforehand? Was this a Corgi? Matchbox car? Don't know. Either way, it's in superb condition. Age-wise, because it's from 79. Don't know if it's a California Customs, I don't think so. But again, other than that, just a very pretty, gorgeous pink car. I don't mind pink cars, they're sort of like, if you want a pink car, go ahead. Elvis had a pink car, and there was nothing wrong with Elvis. Okay, next up we have the wonderful Mini Treck. I think this was one of my first ever vintage cars, this one. One of my first ever very old cars, because I do remember having this one and playing with it, but only at a later age. Again, I know there's the USA one, which is the red, white and blue one, but this is the classic brown one. I mean, okay, I'll admit it's in playwear condition. It's an absolutely gorgeous car. And I definitely know that this one is, I think it's the second release, I'm not sure. You have to back me up on that. Okay. Fish and chipped, but with the return of the Wastelanders paper on the side. Now I've actually got two of these. This one's in better condition. Front end's a bit sort of like got a bit of paint damage on it, but the other one which I've got here has got a load of paint damage on the front end of the bumper, which is why I exchanged it round. So again, this one is in the better condition one, but that one is up for trades. That other one that I showed you, not this one. Again, it's in lovely condition. I just like them. And I have found out these are based on Mark 10 Jags. The other thing as well is the fact that I've noticed, why have they only got one window open on the one side? Usually with Hot Wheels they have them on both sides, but only on one side. I'm hoping it's not a drive-by, as in sort of like they drive by and shoot someone, because Jaguars aren't like that. Jaguars are British. We don't do drive-by shootings. We do drive-by. Well, we don't. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that at all. Oh, get back in there. Dodge Daytona. This is the only one of this version I've got, actually. I know it came out in 1998-97 in red. Don't know what year this one is. It's in very well played with condition. Sides are a bit damaged. I like this car though because of the massive spoiler. I mean, how crazy and ridiculous are you to put a massive spoiler? I've seen these cars in real life, but only on other videos. They do look big. The main problem with the spoiler is the fact that I always wanted to just have the temptation of just sort of like karate chopping the middle of it, but I know that's not very good to do. Mainly because of how much the spoiler costs. Extremely expensive, and I don't particularly want the bill for that. Montazooma. Absolutely lovely car this. Love the paintwork as well, lovely decos. Again, lovely big old car. One of the things I do like about this car is the fact that the back end is actually a bit sagged down. So if you did have heavy cases back in the day, it was obviously a case of sort of like all big cars had high up bonnets, but this one, or boots, this one had a low boot. Very clever. Mercedes 380 Cell in absolutely gorgeous maroon with gold glittering and gold alloys. It is very well played with this one because the underside is very smoked and the wheels are a bit sort of like worn. But again, an absolutely gorgeous car this. It does have the Hot Wheels logo down in the corner there as well. Now, the other one you might have remembered is the paint splatter one, that 57 Corvette. That also had it. So I'm wondering if this is another one. But again, other than that, it's in good condition. The only bit of damage is to the top end there. Slight bit of paint chipping. Other than that though, it's in very good condition. Gorgeous, lovely car. I do have the black version of this, which you have seen in other videos. The blue version I used to have, but that got smashed ages ago. Monopisto, one of my original Hot Wheels cars, this one. I did have this one in orange, or red, and this is the yellow version. Again, another good customising car, because all you've got on the top there is that little bit there. Other than that though, the rest of it's all blank, other than that side there. But again, once you remove the top end and that bit, you've got a blank canvas. Wonderful. One-4 mile coupe in black. Used to have the purple version of this. Again, love the exhaust on this. Look at that. That exhaust pipe on there. 4 big pipes. Not really a good customising car because there's not really that much space. There's space on the roof, but not really much else anywhere else. It's in fair condition. I'll admit some of these cars do have seen better days, but again, I do like them. Now, remember that Porsche that we had just a moment ago? Well, here's the exact same one, but from 1982. Now that's confusing because the other one was from 79, and yet this is exactly the same, but from 1982. Re-release or first edition? And that one's the counterfeit one. Don't know. Again in black walls with the classic sort of whatever wheels they are. I know dragbusdave says what they are, but I can't remember what he says. I only use his videos for sort of like looking up what these ones are. Again, you can definitely see it says P928 underneath there, underneath the Hot Wheels one. It does say 1982 Hong Kong. So a very nice car this. I do like the headlights as well. That's actually pure metal. That is made from the underside. So that's how good it is. Not as heavy as the other one, not lighter, which is very strange for a metal-based, metal-bodied car. One for the truck fans out there. It's the Dodge 77 Custom Van. Now the Super Van version of this in black walls and red walls, which is on dragbusdave's channel. This is basically the, I think this is a re-release of it. I do have this version but in red, and that's in a lot worse a condition. Don't think it's here, that's in another one. But as you can see, this one is in gorgeous condition. I just like it in general because of the flames and because it's a van. Next up we have a helicopter with the Stinger on it. And as you can see, that is it right there. Again, it's definitely from Hot Wheels because it does have the Hot Wheels logo on there. 1989 as well. Not the official year of this one, but definitely that's when they were first coming out. I'm also curious as to why it has a tow hook on the back. I can't exactly see a caravan or sort of like a trailer on there. If you did sort of like have something attached to that, I want to know what. Because you can't exactly tow with a helicopter. I've no idea on the year on this. I think it came from a 5-pack. I'm not 100%. Again, the blades fold down like that. And the tail just pushes in like that. Very convenient fold-upableness. This is He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Man-at-Arms, the very nice double vision. Gorgeous car this, very strange as well. Again, I have another one of these up for trade as well. As you can see, in very good condition. Just a very strange car this. I know there are others. I think I have seen the Skeletor car. I can't remember what the other one. I know I do have another He-Man one. Oh, Twin Mill 2 with He-Man on. That one I've already got. That's in one of the Ferrari boxes over there. But again, I don't know what the other two are. I presume it's a 5-pack or a singles 5 release. Don't know. You'll have to inform me on that. Lotas Espirt with Shinobub, which Shinolb, could be anything, that one. I think this is from a gaming series. I'm not 100% on it. Again, another blank car. All you got to do is just remove those tampos. You got beautiful Japanese guy on the front there with a samurai sword. Nothing to it. And the final pot of the day, we have the great sidekick. I'll put you up there. We have the great sidekick with the number 8 SC Police on there. No idea what SC Police is. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous colouring. And again, it's called sidekick because Race Groove showed this. The door comes out to the side. I used to have another one of these in gold. Sadly, that one went. I do like this though. This is a brilliant car as well because if that catches on anything, that could punt another car out of the way. I just like that idea. I think this actually comes from Captain Scarlet with the blue machine, because they used to be sort of like something that would slide out and they could sort of like shoot at people. I don't know if you watch Captain Scarlet, but again, that definitely seems to be the right one. And one of my childhood models here survived. Oh, come out. Thank you. In very well played with condition. It's the Ferrari 360 Mondenia. I think from 04, 03. Again, as you can see, the green stripes that were once on, or the green flames that were at the side, very well gone. But again, this one was played with a lot. This is a Ferrari, and you're meant to play with them. Again, the tampos at the side, common sort of playware issue. And finally, we have the last two official blankwalls. We have this very nice Corvette Stringray in absolutely gorgeous colours. I think Dragbusdave is going to be most interested in this because I've had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 7 blankwalls already that he might have information on, or might not even have. Well, I'm not really a trading guy. Again, I do like these. If I do see another one and it is in better condition than the one I've got, and I get it for a cheap price, yes. Unless, of course, you're willing to trade the carded versions of these. But I'd much rather have a carded version of this rather than an open version. Again, a little bit of damage on the roof there. A few little flea bites, but other than that though, the Corvette logo on the side, still complete. Wheels are still in good condition. And it's the same story with this gorgeous 80s Corvette. One with the lift-upable bonnet. Again, in mint condition. Literally looks like it just came out of the package yesterday. It didn't, it came from a car boot sale. It has been played with because there's a bit of playware on it. Mostly the front wheel on there. A bit worn. The other thing I love about these 80s Corvettes is the fact that in the back there's that, which is a case, or is a sports bag. I love the fact that everybody in the 80s was playing sports. The other thing as well is that if you can just see the interior, it's in red. It's actually 2 pieces of plastic. You've got the tanny cream basic colour there, and then they insert the red on it, the two-tone effect. That is crazy. And that is officially it for all the black cars, all the black case ones from over there. As you can see, all empty. The rest of them are car boot sale or otherwise. And again, thank you so much for watching. Again, I know Dragbusdave is probably going to be very happy to see this, because again, there's a lot of blankwalls in here. Any other information, always be useful, because again, if you can help, these cars are on DeviantArt. Some of them are. I can always post you a link if you want to see the picture of it. It will be a bit blurred and a bit probably colourless, but again, that's because I was taking pictures to start with and I didn't know how to photograph them properly. Again, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.